don't give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck, fuck.
You can't kill my confidence, you think I give a fuck, that's what they do. You can't kill my confidence, you think I give a fuck, that's what they do. You can't kill my confidence, you think I give a fuck, that's what they tell me. All the fucks I ever give them.
Can you hear me now? Oh, there we go. And my video is very laggy. I can see it from this end as well. Sorry about that. It was sort of with my desktop there, but it seemed to switch the sound off. I didn't even realise, but I do apologise. I've just said a load of stuff again for nothing. But luckily it was a quick fix. But it's great to see Raspbian. I think it's because I'm streaming Raspbian. Right, great to see that the sound is back. I think it's because I'm doing multi-stream. We'll have to hope that it gets better as we move on. But yeah, well, hopefully, thinking because I am streaming over on YouTube now. But my internet should handle it quite well. So I don't know whether we just go back to doing it on Twitch after this. We'll have to see. But yeah, sound stupid. I bet there weren't even any music at the beginning. I hope there was. But yeah, all that juicy information that I've just been miming. Yeah, it was all pointless. But we'll be getting into the race very shortly anyway. But yeah, bit gutted about that one. I do hope the lag sorts itself out. But we will have to wait and see on that front. So let's get into the game, and I will need an invite of someone. So if the lobby is already set up, please can somebody send me an invite so we can get in. But it doesn't seem too laggy now we're on the actual game. And I need to move that Bahrain because we're not on Bahrain. It is Canada. There we go. It's all unfolding this evening, people. It is all unfolding. But yeah, like I said, Raspbian, I don't know whether it's it. Maybe it was just the Streamlabs that was kind of running a bit laggy. Maybe an update that needs doing after this. But we'll just have to wait and see when the stream gets going what that'll be like. But yeah, if anybody is in the lobby and they're watching along, please get somebody to get me an invite so we can get in and get this race underway and get it streamed to the live audience this evening. First time Evolution Racing. Well, I don't know if it is the first time that they'll be live on YouTube, but for me, this is my first time properly streaming as a commentator on YouTube. If you haven't already done so, get over to the commentator channel, please, if you can. Like and subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. But if you're watching over on YouTube and you're new here, Evolution Racing, absolutely a cracking league, great league to be a part of. We have some great races. Canada isn't really one that promotes some great racing. That's not just in Evolution Racing. I think that's across the board. It can be very treacherous, Canada. But there's a lot of the big names out. You've got Big Old Boy, he's not here this evening, Hassan. But we've got Night Owl back, which is great to see. He'll be battling in the championship. As always, we've got Raspbian, the big dog. He'll be hopefully getting a good lap time here this evening in quali and really trying to go for it in the race. Let's hope so. Let's keep them fingers crossed. But yeah, let's hope that it's going to be a good race all round. It is a tough one, Canada. It is very tough. But I do apologise for the muting at the beginning. Don't know what is up with my PC. It's been a bit of a pain in the arse today. So maybe something I need to look at afterwards. And get sorted. But yeah, 170 followers over on Twitch. So hopefully we can get a few more in via YouTube over the coming weeks. We've just lost a viewer, so I don't know who that was. But hey ho. It happens. Where is my webcam? See what I mean? It keeps switching stuff off. My webcam was working before this. Actually in the stream, so God knows. Still no invite. I'm gonna have to get into the lobby. Well, into Evolution Racing Discord and see if I can get somebody to get me. Oh, there's Razza Gamer, the big man Razza. Thank you so much, Razza, for the invite. So as I said, and nobody heard, you will see a few more names. We will see a few more names in the list this evening. Apparently, we've got Ryan Scores. But we'll have to wait and see on that front. Whether he does show up or not. But I think it's just Streamlabs that is actually laggy. It seems like Streamlabs is struggling with the multi-stream side of things. So may have to look into sorting that lag out. But hopefully the race is nice and clean. Hopefully it's just me that's a bit laggy and we get some nice clean racing. But yeah, great to see Espin back. We've got Ace Drake's Division 2 man who is absolutely storming it in Division 2. Could potentially be playing for a title. I won't lie, it's kind of put a bit of remember spectator. Thank you very much, Raspian. But yeah, Ace Drake's, he is coming for Division 2. He's got some pace, that lad. Won 2 races in a row now, I think. So, good to see him making moves in the championship. Another person to add to the Division 2 championship and bring that battle a lot tighter, a lot closer. Last week wasn't my finest hour. Forgot the setup due to a lobby reset. So, because it went early. So, yeah, wasn't my finest hour at all. But we are still, I think we have actually got a full grid with the amount of people that are meant to be showing up. But Obo is doing a charity event over at IFR this evening. 24-hour stream. Well, 24 hours worth of races. I don't know who's streaming it. As we've got 5 viewers now. Great to see 5 people jumping in. How are we all doing this evening, people? I think we've got 2 on YouTube. And... oh, Bodie's boobs. The missus stepping up. As Webbs is now in, Knox Desiree. But yeah, if you're watching over on YouTube and this is your first time, welcome in, welcome in. This is Evolution Racing, Tier 1 Canada. A lot of the Tier 1 guys are here this evening as there is a charity event going on in a different league, like a sister league to Evolution Racing. So a lot of them are taking part in that for charity. And yeah, they're going for it. So you'll see a few Division 2 drivers, but they drive really well, so they should add to the battling, and we should get some nice, good racing out of it all. But if you are watching over on YouTube and this is your first time joining us, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Would massively, massively appreciate it. But we should be going very, very soon. Usually go around 8 o'clock, but I think we're just having a little bit of trouble of getting all the racers invited at this moment in time. But ones to watch out for if you are new here this evening, the likes of Dusty Bassoon, Night Owl. We've got Barmy Tick. I'll give Barmy an invite myself because he is a man that I have commentated on for many, many times, but he's not online. He's usually showing up. So let's see if we can find his offline account. There we go. There's Barmy Tick's invite. I'll try and get him in. But he should be here. He's signed up as a reserve, so hopefully he can race. But as I was saying, the people to watch out for: Night Owl, Dusty, J7BP, Raspian, Razza Gamer, Espin. Espin's been another one. Found some pace massively, and hopefully he can have a good quality this evening and bring the speed with him. Knox Desiree quality as well. Websy on his day is a good one. A-Strakes, you know what? It's hard to read A-Strakes because he comes into these Division 1 races and... So last week, I'm going to say this and I'll be honest. So last week, I looked at him I was watching, obviously I'm commentating on Division 1 and I race in Division 2. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, right, he's picking up penalties left, right and centre. This is going to be, hopefully if I can just keep it clean, I can get him. It didn't work, the plan, at all, because lobby reset, just concentration went and I didn't put my setup on. Did well without a setup, but I just couldn't take it in the end. Picked up damage off my teammate after my teammate losing it in turn 2 at Abu Dhabi. We was a bit too close together, just trying to slipstream one another, trying to help each other just keep progressing forward. But yeah, that little spin from Hayes Hunter cost me wing damage, and then I was just dropping back. How are you, Taz? I'm very, very well, Razza, mate. Hope you're well. If you haven't already done so, Razza, we are over on YouTube. So if you would like or would possibly do for me, sir, like and subscribe over on YouTube, just to help with pushing out the content, pushing out my channel, help it progress. But hope you're well, Razza. Absolutely great race Thursday night, Razza Gamer, over at Another League. It was amazing to see you with such good pace, such good consistency in the sprint and in the main feature. And yeah, really, really good results. So massive GG's, Razza. Hope you can kind of bring that over to Canada, but Canada is a completely different animal. The track limits are absolutely murderous here. They can ruin people's races massively. Massively, massively. They can destroy races. Especially if you like, it comes down to the last couple of laps and you get people keeping it clean. We've got F Crew in the chat. Good evening, F Crew. Hope you well. Oh, F Crew's forgot something. It isn't the usual saying from Mr. Crew. Here's to you, Mr. Crew. But we've got 17. Kind of knew one person wouldn't turn up, to be fair. Still time for him to turn up, but I doubt it. There we go. How's you, Tazzy? I'm good, mate. I'm good, Crew. Hope you're well too, mate. Hope you are well. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. But it looks like that is going to be all this evening. 17 drivers here to race at Canada. And they're all getting readied up now, getting ready. As I said, Division 2. Some Division 2 drivers here this evening. A-Strakes. I think the D-Slice should be one. I haven't seen his name as of yet. But oh yeah, there he is. Number 4, the D-Slice, Division 2. Blah, 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 blah. Cha-Cha Slide. Cha-Cha doing really well. Yeah, expensive weekend. Why, is it the final bit of Christmas shopping, Crew? Or have you just been buying the missus Christmas presents? She asked for a lot. My missus is quietly dying in the corner. She's not well. Hi, love. Bloody hell. But yeah, there is a big charity event going over on IFR. I don't know who's streaming or if anybody's streaming any of the races. But if there is a stream, someone please let me know. We'll direct some traffic over there and try and get some more views. Maybe if some subs and whatnot thrown over to that channel to help with the charity event, raising some money. Not sure what charity it's for neither. So we'll have to find that out as well. But we are here with short qualifying, 18 minutes of fast laps coming your way this evening. Who's going to come out on top? When you get a chance, I sent you a DM on Discord. Yeah, no worries. I'll have a quick look now, Crew. Ooh, nice, Crew. Crew, that's similar to mine, that. Similar case than that, mate. But that is nice. I'll send you a picture of mine after, mate. That is nice. Yeah, that's nice, mate. Very, very nice. Well, we've got people out on track. We've got a McLaren, and that is probably Raspian. Raspian out first. Going to be setting the lap first here this evening. Let's hope that he can hook a lap up. Great to see Night Owl back racing. I've got to say, I have missed him in them battles with Dusty Bassoon. Seeing how close it was in the championship. Dusty's really got to put on a show this evening. He's kind of trailing J7BP. J7BP is here. He is the one leading the championship. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. Just doing all the updates for it. Yeah, I mean, mine came, and I think they'd already... Mine was already... The updates, most of them were already done, so it was... I think I only had like 1 or 2. But it is a really, really nice PC, that, mate. Absolutely beautiful. It does look very, very similar to mine, but mine's just a glass front. But here we go, Raspian through the final corners, going past the wall of champions, down the straight. Here we go. Buckle up, people. We have got short qualifying and Raspian's first fastest lap coming your way this evening. I had it built for him. Nice. So here we go. We've got 6 viewers. How are we all doing? If any of yous are on YouTube, good evening. We're here with Evolution Racing. Tier 1. And hopefully they can navigate Canada very, very well. We've got Raspian in Sector 2 now. Purple Sector 1 there, which they really... It shows how little effort they've put into this game. Obviously, that's the Purple Sector 1, but if I was to go on to somebody else now, they'd have Purple Sector 1, and it'd be a slower lap... It'd be a slower Purple sector, sorry, than Raspian's. So... Very close to the wall there on the exit of the hairpin there, Raspian, but gets round, no contact made, and down the straight now, he will blast. Can he get this final corner right? This can be a place where a lot of people get the invalidations on the lap, but hooks it up nicely, great exit, down to the line. What's it going to be for Raspian? It's a 109.305 for Raspian. So let's have a look at Ace Drake's. He's a bit further on. Looks like he's getting a bit of a slipstream off his teammate, which is Espin. He's tucking in nicely behind that car. Espin giving him the assistance for a little while there. Why weren't you happy with F1 yesterday? Oh, with the... Oh no, Ace Drakes is out! Final corner, the Wall of Champions picks up a new name here this evening, and that is Ace Drakes, and he will not... participate anymore in qualifying. Hoping for that tomorrow night. I'm only joking, Ace Drakes. I hope you have a good quali. I don't ever want to see you drive round. But that's it for Ace Drakes this evening. Let's get on with Dusty Bassoon. Just gone through Sector 2 with a 41.236. So unfortunate for Ace Drakes there. Absolutely unfortunate. Wall of Champions though. Picking up a fresh name this evening. And that is Ace Drakes out on his outlap. So here we go. Dusty Bassoon round the final corner. And coming up to the line. What's it going to be for Dusty? It's a 109.218. We've had Jamie go across the line for 109.665. Chacha slide for 110. J7BP, bad lap from him, a 112. Let's have a look at Espin. Has Espin managed to hook this lap up? As he comes through, oh, he invalidates in a place where I did say the invalidations will creep up. We've got Night Owl right behind a Red Bull here. As the Red Bull pulls out of the way, that's great to see. Red Bull noticing that Night Owl is on a flyer. So Night Owl into Sector 2. That's gotta hurt. It definitely gotta hurt, Mr. Crew. But can Night Owl have a good return? That's what we want to see here this evening. Whether Night Owl has still got it. I do apologise for that sneeze. Has still got it. Having a couple of days off F1 can usually affect you, but a couple of weeks can be a bit treacherous. But it looks like Raspian giving his teammate a nice slipstream down the straight. Night Owl now through the final corner. Down the straight he comes. What's it going to be for Night Owl? It's a 109.580. Raza Gamer goes quicker. Raza with a 109.322. So good lap from Raza. Dusty is in at pole position with a 109.218. So who else is out on an out lap? Let's have a look at Espin. Crabbo has joined. Thought Crabbo was doing the thingy, but great to see Crabbo adding to the numbers. We've got Carlito. Is Carlito on a lap? Here we go for Carlito. Takes it nicely. But I think the entry speed's kind of let him down because he's run down to the straight and it's a 111.106. Very cautious lap there from Carlito. I feel as if he could have gone a bit more. Give it a bit more oomph on that lap. But let's jump down to the Ferrari of Evo Redders. I'm just going to bring up the track map. Because I can now get rid of this. Because I can actually see all the chats that come through. So Evo Redders on his way down to turn 10. The hairpin. And now throwing it through turn 11. He will hit turn 12 here, which is a little bit of a right-hander. And head on down to the chicane of 13 and 14. Here we go for Redders. What's it going to be? As he's approaching the start-finishing line, it is a 110.108 for Evo Redders. Who else have we got? We've got Nox Desiree in the Ferrari. He's coming down the final straight. Here we go. Been racing quite a lot today as Nox. But down the straight now. It's a 109.349 for Nox Desiree. Great lap time there from Nox Desiree. Putting himself in at P5. Espin also with a 109.328. Very, very close indeed are the times. But these are the first banker laps. Good banker laps being set. Let's have a look at Crabbo. The man who's in Division 2. We've still got the D-Slice to come out of the pit. Websy to come out of the pit. E69F1. We'll definitely see a faster lap from the Alpine driver of J7BP. That's if he can handle the beast. That which is Canada. But how are we all doing, people? Are we set for Christmas? Have we got all? Are we all settled in now? Any last minute shopping that anybody's got to do? We are approaching thick and fast now. Not long. What, 7 days? No less? More? What date are we on today? I don't even know. Oh, we're on the 14th. So 11 days, people. 11 days till Christmas. And here we go with Crabbo on his first fastest lap. Let's see what he can do. Through turn 2 he goes. Into 3. Got to turn into this corner very early. But look, not to cut the track as well. There's a fine line at turn 3. A 19.429 for Crabbo. Personal best set to 1 as it is. His first attempt. Bit of a slide on the exit there. That'll have cost him a bit of time. Maybe a 10th on his lap. Sin the car on the exit, just stepping out. He had to control it, get it back straight. All finished now, brought the bank now. Yeah, the kids have definitely broke our bank as well. But here we go with Crabbo. He's down the back straight. We've got Websy out on the lap as well. Such a shame to see Ace Drake's out so early. He's going to be sat there wishing that he could just reset that car and go for another lap. But Crabbo there. Here he comes up to the line. And Crabbo with a 110.204 jumps up into P11. Pushing Carlito down into P12. Let's have a look at Websy. Websy at 41.154. Sure that was quicker than Dusty in Sector 2. So could we potentially be looking at the fastest lap here set from Websy? We're only 7 minutes in. We've got probably see some more laps flying, and then we'll have that final run from everybody where it'll all be thrown out the window, and they will try and go as close to the wire as possible. And I did say it was looking like the fastest lap, and Websy takes it with a 109.170. Good lap from Websy there, nearly half a tenth quicker than Dusty Bassoon. The D-Slice E69 F1 still in the pits, yet to set a lap. Just got to give my girls the money they want, then finished. Yeah, my eldest daughter, she's having money. So, but yeah, I really do think Streamlabs is struggling with the multi-stream. It seems very, very laggy today. Maybe something I'll have to look into, whether it does cause it to have that bit of lag. But J7BP didn't realise he was on a lap, but he takes it. Takes provisional pole by over a tenth there to Websy. Track Evolution has probably helped with that lap and fresher tyres. But definitely we've got Dusty Bassoon. Let's check Dusty as he is coming up to the sector 1-2 split here. Has he gained any time on the lap? Nope, he's down by 1.1 seconds. So bad couple of corners there for Dusty Bassoon. So it'll probably be going again. No, Dusty likes to go out again. Let's have a look at Espin. Espin in the V-Carb, currently in at P6. We've missed his Sector 1 split. But he's not invalidated yet. Doing well with the track. Got a bit slidey on the exit there. You can see the back end wanting to step out, but he got it under control as he now goes into turn 10. And now he's on the run down the back straight. Down to turns 13 and 14. I think Espin did invalidate through the chicane. Can he hook it up this time round? He doesn't. He does it again. Same place for Espin. Let's have a look at what the lap time would have been. I think he slowed down. Yeah, he has. Slowed down a lot there. Let's have a look at the McLaren driver. Can the McLaren driver improve from P4? Can Raspian get this lap hooked up? I think Dusty has pitted for a fresh set. He's going to wait till the final minute or two, well, 2 minutes to get out. Track Evolution will be at its best. Raspian's up 2.5 tenths through Sector 1. So Raspian looking to jump up into P2 with this lap. He will go above Websy if he can continue the pace. Good night. No night, my queen. She's not well. She's off to bed. And he's up 3.5 tenths. We've got Ryan Scores has joined. Magic. As Raspian now. Could this be provisional pole from Raspian with this lap? He just maybe needs to find a bit more time through the chicane now. But on the run down to the start finishing line. What's it going to be for Raspian? It's a 108.760. Over half a second improvement from Raspian. Great lap there. Absolutely brilliant lap. Let's have a look at Crabo. Can Crabo improve? He's found an improvement in Sector 1, but not much. Under a tenth of a second. But that was a great lap from Raspian there. Great pace. And a 108.760 for Raspian. What a lap. But we're on board with the Alpine of Crabo. Everybody will be making the way out of the pits very, very shortly. This will be the final run for these ones that are out on track currently. But Crabo round the final corner. He takes it well. He's on the run down to the line. And it's a 109.3836. Gets an improvement. Gets into the 109s and moves up to P11. Getting out of the way of the Ferrari there that is on a lap. Let's have a look. Knox Desiree is in the pit, so that was Evo Redders. Can Evo Redders improve on P13? We'll watch for the first split here. And he's up by 2 tenths. So that'll drop him near Crabo. Can he find more improvements in sectors 2 and 3? He needs to if he wants to knock Crabo down off P11. Can we see Redders get up into the top 5 with this lap? He's got to find big improvements. Let's see the sector split here. He's up by nearly half a second is Redders. So top 10 looking like it's on for Redders here. He's just got to have a good final sector 3. Raspian retiring. He's done enough here in qualifying. Hopefully that lap time holds up. But here comes Redders into the chicane. Down the start-finish line. To the start-finish line he comes. Here we go with Redders. It's a 109.376. Finds nearly 7.5 tenths there. Just behind his teammate in at P9. That's a great lap from Redders. More leader up into P2. More leader finding a great lap there in the Aston Martin. And he's on his way in. We've got Websit P4, Dusty P5, Razagamer P6. And the Mercedes are following each other out. And Razagamer trying to stay on the back of his teammate to gain a nice little bit of slipstream. But it looks like Dusty's broke away from that now. J7BP, more than one run this time. Yeah, great. Well, nice to see you in here, J7BP. But as I was pointing out before, this is being streamed on YouTube as well. So if you haven't gone over to my YouTube channel, please move over to there as well. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you're notified every time we go live. And while you're there, you might as well chuck a like as well. If you can. But here we go. Razagamer, we're on board with Razagamer. Dusty a bit further. And Dusty's invalidated. Has Dusty got enough time to get another lap in? He's got 30 seconds. I don't think he has. I think that's going to be all from Dusty. I think the most he's going to have is P5 here. Crabo's retired. I think Dusty's going to look to help his teammate here down the straight. Maybe get his teammate up into the top 3. Needs a good slipstream, does Razza though. So here we go. Dusty leads Razza down the straight. He's going to be looking to give his teammate a nice slipstream down the straight now. Razza tucked in behind his teammate. And he's going to get it all the way. Nice chicane there. Oh, was the Red Bull. Big damage in the background. And Razagamer up into P2. Go on, Razza. But I think that was Top G. Top G. Another name picked up this evening. I can't bloody do this, says Carlito. We've got Bina. Yes, Bina. Oi, oi. How we doing, darling? Hope you're well. But Razagamer P2. Well done to his teammate there, Dusty Bassoon. Dusty invalidated on his lap. And at least his teammate is up there trying to battle with Raspian for the win. We know Dusty's got some good pace, but he's got J7BP in there. J7BP will give him a tough time. Looks like Jamie will as well. Oh, great to hear that you're good, Bina. And you can do this, Carlito. Come on, son. But we got 6 people watching along. Great to see. And if you haven't already done so, I know Carlito has. I need to get a link for my YouTube channel. And yeah, head over to there. Give it a follow. Give it a sub. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. There's Raspian. You did cook, my friend. P1 a 108.760. Go on, Raspian, lad. See, I told you were quick. I told you Raspian was quick. Told you. As it Carlito comes in with the Evo sign in the chat. Great to see. I'm so inconsistent. Looks like you love Canada though, Raspian. Looks like you love Canada. Let's hope that we can see the track limits kept to a minimum now. We've got people, everybody will be getting ready. They'll be in the cars, sorting the strategy, sorting the tyres out. If I know Dusty, if I know quite a lot of the lobby, it seems these days that the hard to medium compound is the way to go. But with Canada having such close walls, are we going to see that strategy switched on its head? We could lose maybe 1 or 2 of the Wall of Champions as well, as we've already seen that. I spoke too soon. I didn't get my final run because Crabo came into the pits and block me in. Oh, Crabbo. And he joined the lobby late. I think Ryan Scores is starting from the back, innit? Be careful, people. He can be a bit forceful. When did Scoresy join? I didn't even know he joined the league. To be honest. Disgusting behaviour. It is disgusting behaviour, J7BP. I think it deserves a penalty, that, in tomorrow night's race. If you can sort that out, I would very much appreciate it. But we've got 8 viewers now. Hello, if you're watching over on YouTube and this is your first time here. It is Evolution Racing's Tier 1 tackling Canada this evening. And let's hope we have a really good race. I've had a word. He knows who's the boss. You get him told, J7BP. You tell him. But we're getting ready soon. Short little break we're on now until the start of the race. And let's see how Ryan Scores can do this evening. I didn't even know he was a part of the league, in fairness. So this is, I mean, as far as I know, debut. But just remember to be on time next week, Scoresy, if you're going to keep racing. Like punctuality. Oh, wow. Go on, Carlito. Hit Carlos, subscribe. Tier 1 for 5 months in a row. Carlito, you legend. Absolute legend. 5 months. Is this how long I've actually been doing the commentator channel for? 5 months. Wow. And we have done a lot of comms. And you know what? I'm actually going to check how much time I've spent on F124. Because it is a fucking lot. There's only 1 day a week that I'm not on it. I know it's only like for a couple of, I think it's like 1 or 2 hours. It's been a long 5 months. You cheeky bastard. It has been a long 5 months, Carlito. I tell you what, so much has happened in that 5 months. It's been crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it's all settled now, and we're doing what we love, which is commentary on some of the toppest lads that I have had the pleasure of meeting and the pleasure of commentating on. Been a pleasure meeting every single one of you, every single one who comes and joins into the channel and gets involved in the chat. Absolute pleasure talking to every single one of you. But we will be getting underway very, very shortly. I should think so. I think Beaner might actually be. I think Beaner's been subbing for quite a while now. I think Beaner's probably about the same, you know. Probably around the same, I would say. But have you done any of the charity racing, Carlito, for IFR? As here we go, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, people. And the race is under the way. The VCAT's Espin got an absolutely flyer off the start there. He is on the mediums though, compared to Raspian, who has started on the hards. I think the rest of the pack has gone on the hard compounder tyres. Scores it, dropping down positions, down in P18. Just seeing that on the map. As Raspian holds the lead. Let's have a look at the tyres. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the medium compounder tyres, where the rest of the grid, the rest of the 13, all on the hards, which, for me, it is the strategy these days. The hard to medium compounder tyres is the only way to go in these races. I think I've been here since you started this channel. Yeah. Been a big fan. But J7BP in at P5. Where's Dusty Bassoon? Dusty's down in P11. So Dusty's lost a few positions off the start. Let's have a look at Scorsy. Was looking to squeeze the Williams there. Squirrel's a bit too much. And Scorsy's got wing damage. As the Red Bull of Top G bouncing off the wall of champions there. And that is heavy damage on that Haas. Heavy damage. We'll get back up to the top. So Espin has got the lead of the race, but he needs to break. If you're going to take the lead of the race and take the risk on the mediums, you need to break DRS. Or it's not going to benefit you. Because you've got people on hard compounder tyres behind you. And they're just going to catch. And then you're going to have to pit. I reckon we're going to see Espin pit probably around lap 13. As we've got a caution. I think Top G has had another moment. We've got E69 F1 in the Williams at the back now. And Espin has got Raspbian all over the back of him. I thought Raspbian was going to try and take Espin there before turn 13. But here we go. Raspbian, as more leader picks up the fastest lap. Raspbian got the inside line. Espin leaving enough space. Great respect shown between the both drivers. But with the tyre advantage at this moment in time, Espin comes out on top and remains in the lead of the race. Dusty Bassoon still stuck in at P10. And we've got a caution in Sector 3. That is E69. Oh, it's Carlito in the Aston, I think. Carlito in the Aston down to P17. We've got E69 F1. E69 F1, 10 second time. I can't even see him on track. For me, he's here. He's actually on track, but he says he retired in the pit lane. When he's actually on track. So, bit of a weird one there. It's showing the Williams still out on track. Very odd. Where's Night Owl? Night Owl in behind Dusty Bassoon. These two battled for the championship last season. Are we going to see a great battle unfold on track here at Canada between the two? We've got Crabbo looking quick on the back of Night Owl. He's pulling out of the slipstream. Crabbo looking to go for it. Into turn 1, and Crabbo gets the move done. He's on the mediums as well. So Crabbo now up into P11. Puts a car in between Dusty and Night Owl. Espin has been passed up at the front. Espin now P2 with Razza Gamer closing him down. But Espin sticking to the back of Raspbian. And doing well. He's going to need that DRS for many laps. Keep swapping up at the front with Raspbian. Hopefully Razza Gamer doesn't try and get a position on him. Because once you start dropping down, that's it. It becomes very awkward. On them mediums. You can't really gain any more pace. But Espin 7-9, I think he has gone for the wrong strategy here. I think the hard medium is the strategy to be on at all the circuits now. Are we going to see anybody into the wall of champions? The Ferraris are doing well. Evo Redders and Nox Desiree, P8 and P9. As Crabbo picking up a 3-second time penalty. The first of the evening on lap 5. And the Ferraris, Evo Redders just getting pulled along by Nox Desiree. You know what it seems to me with Dusty Bassoon? Dusty just likes taking it easy on the first couple of laps. So Scorsy now picking up a 3-second time penalty. In the Haas. He's got that wing damage as well. It's amazing me how he's able to keep it on track so well. And it doesn't look like light damage neither. And he's right on the rear of Cha-Cha Slide. Cha-Cha leaving the space on the outside, but able to breaks a little bit later. Scorsese going to try and go for the... And Scorsese pushing Cha-Cha off track there. Should have gave that position back there. That is woeful. As More Leader picking up the fastest lap of the race again. Multiple times now we've seen More Leader pick up the fastest lap. More Leader in at P4 in the Aston Martin. So let's move back up to the top battle and jump on board with More Leader right on the back of Razagamer. Looks like More Leader was going to try and send it. Looks like he tried spooking the Mercedes driver there. But Raza, nerves of steel in that situation. And manages to maintain the lead in front of More Leader. Dusty is catching the Ferrari team now. Getting ever closer to the Ferraris. And we know Dusty's got some great pace. As Top G now picking up a 3-second time penalty on lap 6. Could see many, many more of these time penalties come flying in by the end of this race. The Haas team already have one, Crabo and Top G. As the Williams there looks like it may have caught contact with the Wall of Champions. And now Nox Desiree is going for it. Dusty Bassoon picking up the fastest lap of the race. At 1:11.368. But I think Cha-Cha will be putting in a ticket at the end of this race. Jonesy didn't read the driver in front. As Dusty's picked up a time penalty early. Dusty Bassoon, even the best can pick them up, people. Even the best of drivers can pick up time penalties here at Canada. As I said, it's a completely different beast, this track. Completely different animal. As Scorsese gets past Ace Drakes. Ace Drakes tucking into the slipstream. Is he going to try and keep it down the inside, Ace Drakes? Nope, he just sits in behind of Jonesy. And now Ace Drakes is going to go for it with the DRS here. He's tucking into the slipstream. Has he got the pace down the straight? Crabo with another 3-second time penalty. And Ace Drakes just lets Scorsese have it. I think Ace Drakes has got a bit nervous about that final chicane. We've seen him hit the Wall of Champions in qualifying. Massive collision with the wall. Didn't even manage to get a lap in. It was on the end of his out lap that he just misjudged the apex. Carried too much pace on the exit of 14 and yeah, straight into the wall went Ace Drakes. But Jones is showing some great straight line speed. Even with that damage, he's showing some good cornering speed as well. So here we go. On board with More Leader. Dusty Bassoon very close. We've got Raspian. We've got Espin now going for the lead of the race. Espin and Raspian have been swapping lap after lap. Espin needs to just stay with Raspian. He is on the mediums. So he needs to be swapping with P1 and try and maintaining P2 if anything. But Night Owl now as well. Night Owl first race back after a couple of weeks. And he picks up a 3-second time penalty. Jerry picks up a 3-second time penalty. Get your votes in the chat. How many people... Oh! As Night Owl nearly loses the rear end there. Going through a turn, I think 5 it was there. Ooh, that McLaren didn't look steady through that sequence of corners. And Crabo now getting right onto the back. That could be a track limit there for Crabo. But he's right on the back of Night Owl. It's always... I don't think the leave has been wanted by Night Owl. But when you have a couple of weeks off and try and come back, it is so hard to get back racing. You have to find that feel again, get back into that groove. But J7BP at this moment in time, it was... Oh no, Night Owl! Night Owl on the exit of the Wall of Champions goes in. Too much acceleration, and you can see that McLaren parked in the middle of the track. Big collision. First safety car of the evening. And this probably advantage Espin now. Definitely advantage Espin, because Espin did start on the mediums, took a chance to move onto the mediums, probably predicting there may be a safety car. And now he'll go onto the hard compounder tyres and try and take those tyres to the end. So unfortunate for Night Owl there. So unfortunate. Go and lie down. So, who are we going to see into the pits? Definitely Espin. Oh, everybody's going. Oh, more leaders stayed out. More leaders sticking to the strategy. Crabbo with a 10-second time penalty. Who else has stayed out there? Somebody else. A-Strake stays out. Got the Haas. The Haas of D-Slice. He stays out as well. So, advantage Espin at this moment in time. Big advantage to Espin. He is now on the tyres that could potentially go to the end. I think they most definitely could, because the hards, the wear, I did some practice, and the wear was very, very minimal on those hard compounder tyres. So I think the good high chance that Espin will take these to the end. But with that Wall of Champions, there is still a high chance of another safety car. But we've already seen one ticket probably get entered this evening, with Chacha getting pushed off the track basically by the Haas driver. And you know what? Has Dusty gone back in? Dusty's in the pits. Dusty's gone onto a fresh set of hard compounder tyres. He does this. He'll probably come out on a set of softs, and then he goes back in, gets another set of hards on. That's it, until the end. But has he kind of blown the strategy? Because Canada is one of them where you need to kind of be cautious, because there could be potentially another safety car. That Wall of Champions is vicious. It's already picked up A-Strake's name in qualifying. It's just, well, it weren't the Wall of Champions that picked up Night Owl's name. It was the start-finish straight that picked up Night Owl's name. But it was the exit of that corner. So, are we going to say, I think potentially we're going to have one more lap here because of Crabbo. Yeah, we'll have one more lap under the safety car with Crabbo being so far back. and then we will get back into the race. I am honestly bricking it for tomorrow night. Absolutely bricking it. It's going to be a hell of a cautious race, I think, from everybody. You're not going to be putting your name on that wall of champions. Just seeing the views jump up to 8. If you are watching along on YouTube, hello and good evening. We are here with Evolution Racing's Tier 1. Hope you are all well. If you are there and you do enjoy the stream at the end of it, all I ask is for a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the content. We cover 5 leagues here on the commentator channel, and yeah, some of the leagues are at the end well, I've got one league at the end of its season which will kick back up at the start of next, which is EARL. Then we've got Evolution Racing, we've got LRS, IFR and Wheel to Wheel. And I'm on all week, people. I'm here all week. Apart from a Thursday. And a Sunday. Sunday I race. But yep, advantage Espin at this moment in time. He'll be on the hards to the end. So will Dusty Bassoon. I think so will Crabbo. If I am lagging a bit down in the bottom left, I think it's due to Streamlabs not being able to cope with the multi-stream. Something I will be looking into, trying to clean up. Don't know whether I'll have to upgrade something to try and deal with that. But if we do, we'll get it done. But, yep, More Leader controls the pace of the pack. More Leader sticking to the strategy. Staying out on the hard compounder tyres. He will look to pit around, I would like to say, lap 22. Maybe a bit more now with this safety car. A-Strakes looking to read the safety car restart from Espin. And, not Espin, sorry, More Leader. And More Leader times it perfectly. Gets away from A-Strakes there. Great restart from More Leader there. Got a nice comfortable gap to A-Strakes, who's got his teammate in behind him on fresh hards. And they've all gone through rather nicely. Dusty Bassoon will start making moves soon on those hards. Raza Gamer, the other Mercedes driver, was P2 in qualifying with a great lap. Great bit of slipstream from his teammate as well to help him get up into P2. Great teamwork from the Mercedes drivers. Raspian was in the lead of the race. Raspian, how has he managed to lose 4 positions? Like, well, Espin was leading him, so an A-Strakes and More Leader have stayed out. But More Leader now with a time penalty at the front. Espin goes past his teammate. And Espin now up into P2. Raspian also getting past A-Strakes there. A-Strakes tyres not doing so well through turn 10. And he gets taken by 2 cars. Raspian looking to get into the lead of the race, and he does. I think Raspian is on the medium compounds now. Let's have a look at the tyres after the safety car and the pit stop. As Chacha slide 3-second time penalty there. So Raspian, yeah, went on to the mediums. J7, Raza went on to the mediums. Notch Desiree. Top G, Carl, and Jamie. Jamie dropping back all the way to the back of the grid. Dusty did pit again for fresh hard compounder tyres. So pitted twice under the safety car as A-Strakes picks up a 3-second time penalty. I'm ignoring any time penalties he picks up here this evening, because no doubt he'll be a lot better come tomorrow evening, like he was last week. I'm sure he tries selling me a dummy and be like, look Taz, I'm doing crap. You should be able to get decent points tomorrow night. And then BAM! Shows up the next night, penalty free. Does a blinder of a race. But here goes Raspian, Raspian on More Leader. And Raspian now up into the lead of the race on those mediums. Raspian pretty much going to be hoping for a safety car as the D-Slides picks up a 3-second time penalty. And there's quite a gap now to Espin. Nearly 2 seconds with Espin having Razagamer all over the back of him. The gaps are starting to form on track. And Razagamer now and J7BP going to have to hope to work together to try and catch the front runners. But Raspian is gapping Espin and More Leader. That gap up to 1.8 there. Let's have a look a bit further down. We've got Nox Desiree being tailed by the D-Slice. Evo Redders, Scorzy, Top G, Dusty, Carlito, and Chacha Slide, and Crabbo. Oh, as the Haas there running wide on the exit of 10. Welcoming Evo Redders in there. Scorzy now has a fresh wing on. Let's hope he don't push anybody else off track. Oh, as the Haas and the Ferrari going side by side. The D-Slice has retired from the session. I think the D-Slice, and it's another safety car. The D-Slice has been picked up. Raspian will pit now for the hard compounder tyres. Let's hope he's got another set to go to the end. So another safety car, the D-Slice, going side by side with the Ferrari through that chicane into the wall of champions is never ever a smart move. You've both got to be putting the car on rails. We don't want cheap viewers here, mate. We don't do none of that crap. But Raspian now has got to be looking to pit again. This has helped More Leader out as well. More Leader decided to stick to the strategy. Ace Drakes as well stuck to the strategy, but I think you'll see a lot of cars going in for a fresh set of hards. As Espin has actually stayed out. J7BP also stayed out. Nox Desiree stayed out. Evo Redders has stayed out. Ryan Scores has stayed out. Dusty Bassoon also stayed out. Carlito stayed out. So Raspian now on the freshest hards with probably More Leader, Razagamer, Websy, Drakes, Top G, Jamie and Chacha following suit. But yeah, we've lost 3 drivers so far. 2 to the wall of champions. Well, no, E69 F1 DNF'd in the pit. Night Owl lost it on the exit of turn 14, going down the straight. Too much power down. Car spun right into the wall. And then the D-Slice going side by side with the Ferrari. Don't quite know what happened, but it's never wise to go side by side through turns 13 and 14. Never usually enough space on the outside line, and unfortunately D-Slice paid the price here this evening and is out of the race. So Espin has got the advantage. J7BP right on the back of Espin now. Did lose a bit of time in behind Razagamer. They'd kind of separated. But now they're all stacked back up. The biggest gainers so far are the Ferrari team. Evo Redders and Nox Desiree have been right there with one another all the way through this race so far. Doing well as a team. Nox Desiree is on the mediums. Whether those mediums can go to the end, who knows, but I don't see it being a possibility, to be fair. But if he does it, more power to him. But here we go. Safety car might come in this lap. So we'll jump up to Espin, who is in the lead of the race. Been doing really well so far here at Canada this evening. Started on the mediums. Think he expected a safety car, if I'm honest. And it's hard not to here at Canada. You've got to take it into consideration that maybe there will be a safety car at some point. And here we go, safety car in this lap. And we'll see if Espin could get a good restart here. Weaving to get the temperature up in them tyres. One thing I did notice, it did take me, I might have to lower my front tyre pressures. My front tyre pressure, tyres took ages to warm up when I did a bit of practice last night at Canada, which wasn't the greatest of races, I won't lie. 2 of us finished it. There's only 8 of us started it, like, but... Oh, J7BP having a bit of a snap on the exit. Is that inviting the Ferrari team to go on the attack here? The Ferrari side by side with a Haas trying to get past, trying to go all the way around the outside, tries to switch it. But the Ferrari team hold on to the lead in front of the Haas driver. Dusty Bassoon in at P6. We've got Carlito in at P7. Raza Gamer now up to P10. Trying to stay with Raspian. Ooh, just gets a bit slidey on the exit there, but keeps it there, does Raza Gamer in the Mercedes. He's also onto the mediums. He's got onto a fresh set of mediums. So, good exit here. Should see him past. He's going to have some good speed down the straight. Is he going to try and go for it? I think he'll just settle in. As Ivo Redders picks up a time penalty there. The first of the Ferrari team to do so here this evening. DRS enabled on this lap. So here we go. It will all start to change as Raspian is attacking Crabo. He goes all the way around the outside. And Raspian gets the move done. It's P8 for Raspian now. He's on the back of the Aston Martin. Top G picking up another time penalty. As Raspian making moves there. And Raza Gamer trying to follow through. You've got Crabo trying to go on the attack. No contact made there through the chicane. It's all getting very tight here at the back. Raspian now nearly 2 seconds adrift from the top 6. But he's on fresher tyres. They will come back to him as the laps unfold. Dusty Bassoon very close to the back of the Haas. The Haas moves out of the way. Dusty Bassoon goes through. And Dusty now up to P5 on the back of the Ferraris. Raza Gamer, 3 second time penalty for Raza. J7BP's managed to get the lead of the race. Ryan Scores picks up a 3 second time penalty. Another one this evening. Carlito also as well. Dusty doesn't have a great couple of corners there. The Haas closing right out to the back of that Mercedes. As more leader gets past Raza Gamer in the background. And Raspian is catching. 1.2 now the gap to the top 6. On the freshest hard compounder tyres is Raspian now. Currently. Against everybody else. And he's just going to miss out on DRS there. So if he can get a great couple of corners, he'll be able to get onto it the next lap. Espin and J7BP swapping at the front. Dusty with a great exit through turns 13 and 14. Is he going to attack the Ferrari? Into turn 1. Bit of contacts between the pair. Dusty's got to go all the way around the outside. Is there enough space left on the outside? Just enough. But Nox Desiree keeps that P4 for another lap. But Nox slowly drifting out of DRS range to the top 3. He needs to use some ERS here as he has a bad corner there. And now Dusty's got to get past. He needs to keep the DRS. Got to hope that Nox Desiree can have a blinder of a corner here. Webbsy with the 3-second time penalty. There is only currently 3 drivers on track without time penalties. I did say at the beginning of this race, we will see a lot of time penalties. Canada, a different beast with the time penalties. You can pick them up nearly every corner. You're throwing caution into the wind, trying to take every corner, trying to cut every apex, but it can look out sometimes. But Raspian now back into DRS. He's on the back of the Ferrari. You can see him there in the background. Nox Desiree, as Ryan Scores has retired from the session. Retired in the pit lane. What's up, Taz? Few more drivers than last night. Fuck off, Ash. Ash, you twat. I knew somebody'd been and say it before long. But unfortunate for the Haas driver of Scorsy there. Everybody shed a tear for the Haas driver. But here we go. We're back in the race. Nox Desiree now out of DRS range with Raspian on the freshest hards in behind him. And Raspian, what's happened to Raspian? Raspian just letting the Aston Martin through there of more leader. Has something happened to Raspian? Just seemed to slow down and let the driver through there. But Dusty now finds himself in P4. And he is on the back of Ivo Redders, who is chasing down J7BP. He is very close to the back of that Alpine. More leader, 2.5 seconds adrift. But he's taking the time out. 1 point. Ooh. Lost 2.5. Got it down to 2 seconds. Well, that's a nice way to say hi back. You call me a twat, I'll call you Daddy Streamer. Deal. Laughing my ass off. No worries, son. No worry. But hope you've had a great Saturday, Ash. Really do hope you've had a great Saturday. I might even see if there's a race available after this. Might see if there's a seat in the charity event. Might have a bit of a race. Let's see if I can get a race after this. Carl got a pick up pace, Jesus. Carlito, I think he's pitted. I think he might have picked up damage and I think he's actually gone into the pits again. He was complaining that he didn't enjoy Canada, which I'm right there with him. It's a tough track. It really is a tough track. You've got to be nailing every corner. You've got to be so precise. As Mo Leader picks up another 3-second time penalty now. So Nox Desiree take it. Oh, as Dusty's. I thought he was going into the back of J7BP. The great send. He's got the outside line against Ivo Redders. Got the better traction out the corner. And there we have it. Dusty Bassoon up into P3. Chasing down now J7BP. Who's nearly out of DRS range from Espin here. Espin on the push. Trying to drop J7BP out of DRS. And he's doing a gob job. That sounds so wrong. He's doing a good job here so far. As that may be another track limit warning for Mo Leader there. Ace Drakes now. But I'm not even paying attention to Ace Drakes. Because, as I said earlier on, the guy will show up tomorrow and he'll be penalty free. Absolutely penalty free. I've had a shit Saturday. Didn't hear my alarm go off. Woke up 1 PM. Then I had to rush to be a bus wanker to meet my partner in time. Oh, God, I love it. I hope you bought her something to apologise, son. Got to do the right thing. As Dusty now up into P2. J7BP down in P4. Ivo Redder's getting past there. Are the mediums starting to show sign of you can't even say it. Degradation here. As we've got 9 viewers in chat. Nice to see 9 people watching along. If you are new to this channel over on YouTube, it is Evolution Racing Tier 1 Tackling Canada. We've lost 4 drivers so far. 2 retirements. 1 on the Wall of Champions and 1 on the exit of the Wall of Champions on the left-hand side of the track. Went into the start-finishing wall. Mate, I'm broke after buying her Christmas presents. Mate, I feel you. I feel you, trust me. I've still got like 1 or 2 things to buy, but I bought my missus hopefully a present that makes her cry. Not in a bad way, by the way. In a good way. In a good way. It's not an awful present. Really nice one. Let's have a look a bit further back. Nox Desiree is being chased down by Razagamer and Websy. Websy doing well so far. Has picked up a few time penalties. Let's have a look at the time penalties as they stand. Try and get a bit of a read. Jamie on 12. Crabo's on 12. Top G's on 6. Carlito 3. Ace Drake 6. Chacha Slide only 3. Chacha doing really well, only picking up 1 3-second time penalty so far. So go on, Chacha. Websy in at P on 3. Razza's on 3. Morleader's on 6. Then you got Dusty on 3. Evo Redder's on 3 and Raspian on 3. So Espin, if he can stay where he is, Espin could potentially win this race. Penalty free so far. Don't know how they do it. I would say something about next year, but my missus is next to me and can hear you, so I can't say in case you read it out. Tell me in DMs after, mate. Tell me in DMs. Always like it's never good to go side by side. There, and Nox Desiree and Razagamer tried it. They pulled it off, but they are losing positions. The Williams and the Kick Sauber get past. The Williams trying to hang it round the outside. Espin now picks up a 3-second time penalty. But Raspian's going to be on the fastest tyres come the end of this race. He's got more life in them tyres. I will, pal. You being one impressed, Dad. Good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Oh. Are you racing Monday night in the mystery track, Ashland? If you've seen it go up. But Raspian very close. I think this could be advantage Raspian, if I'm honest. Because he is on the freshest tyres compared to the rest of the grid. Look, 11 laps. He's got a 7 lap tyre difference. So, on the final few laps, we should see Raspian trying to attack the front 2 with those fresher tyres. I don't think so. I will have to talk with my partner as I'm at hers till Tuesday. Right, no worries, mate. No worries. Do you want your dad to put in a good word for you? Yo, Mrs. Ash. Please let me son race tomorrow night. Got to have that father-son bond. You know what I mean? We've got to have some quality time together. So we've got to race together. Do you know what I mean, Mrs. Ash? It's got to be done. But J7BP, the only one without a time penalty. If he can get up into that top 3, but with dying mediums, he's been on those mediums a hell of a lot of laps. Pretty pleased, Mrs. Ash. This could be the position he ends up finishing in. Because Morleader is now starting to pull away, closely, nearly dropping J7BP out of DRS. J7BP is trying to push, but as you can see, the The time is getting bigger and bigger between the two. Has he just managed to nick it there? Don't think he has. No, he hasn't. He hasn't, unfortunately. Where's Razza and Knox? Razza and Knox are now 2.2 seconds adrift from from Jamie. She's just looking and laughing, so that's not a no at the minute. Miss Ash, look at the phone right now and type to me whether my son is allowed some quality time with his dad tomorrow evening. I want to see it say Miss Ash says yes or no. That's what we want to see in chat. As Raspian picking up another 3-second time penalty. Raspian's got the lead. It's all bunched up at the back here. With something's happened. Because they're all bunched up. The Aston Martin are leader trying to attack Evo Redders. But Raspian is on the fastest tyres. He's now making that tyre advantage come into play. As Espin's now dropped down to P5. After being at the front for so long. Beaner having a little giggle in the chat. Miss Ash, where are you? But yeah, Espin being up at the top for so long. Miss Ash says maybe. Okay. Okay, Miss Ash. Ash, top tip. Run her a bath. Try and get her some chocolates. Get her Mackies. Just push it towards her. She'll be happy then. She'll be like, yeah, go on. Top tip. But back to the racing. We're on lap 33. Raspian leads, but he's on 6 seconds of time penalties. Dusty Bassoon is in at P2. He only has 3 seconds. J7BP is actually back into DRS range. Could he potentially... Let's have a look at the intervals to the leader. And J7BP... Could he potentially... You think he's just in it. He could actually win this. He could still walk away with a podium here this evening. But he has to stay within DRS. Evo Redders needs to get onto the back of Dusty and Raspian, or it'll be all over for J7BP. Maybe able to get P3. I was about to say that. See, even Bean, that's a woman, even agrees with me. Hot bath, chocolates, Mackies, done job. She said, what does she get out of it, Daddy Taz? What? The pleasure of watching her man have some quality time with his dad. The absolute pleasure of that. That should be enough. I'll give Ash some more Oddie money next week so he can spend a bit more money on you. Oh, as Dusty makes contact with the wall there. Oh, that's not damage picked up on that Mercedes. But can J7BP still win this? Come on, J7. On very, very old mediums. I thought Raspian had pulled away, but with the 2 DRS zones back to back, very hard to try and pull away from a driver who's got DRS in behind you. She's never seen that before. Make sure it's bubble bath with candles and rose petals. See, Beaner's giving you top tips here, mate. And Mrs. Ash, you only don't see it because he spends it all so quickly. I'm sorry, but I tell him. I do tell him. Final lap of racing now. Here, Evolution Racing Tier 1. And we've got... Oh, there's big contact. The Ferrari losing a bit of wing there. Raspian's had a bit of a moment. The car's ghosted. Raspian does have a 6-second time penalty with Dusty having a 3. And is that Espin? Espin's trying to go for it. Espin is attacking Dusty Bassoon here. He wants that P2 on track. This is going to be a fiery last lap, probably a fiery last corner. Has Dusty saved up enough ERS in these laps? Has Espin? She only has showers. Just stand there sprinkling rose petals over her while she has a shower then. But here we go. Dusty Bassoon against Razza down the straight. Who comes out on top? Dusty, DRS, tucking into the slipstream, pulls out. This is going to be an easy move. And Dusty Bassoon, is he going to get the win on track? He's coming down the straight. J7BP is very close to the back of all this. Dusty gets the win on track. Espin gets P2. J7BP gets the win. Comes across the line, clean as a whistle, no penalties, and knocks Dusty down into P2. What a win for the Alpine driver. Absolutely brilliant. Stays penalty 3. At one point it looked like it was all over for him. Looked like he was only getting P5, and what a win. What a win from J7BP. Dusty, well-deserved P2. Unfortunate for Raspbian, he picked up another 3-second time penalty, which dropped him down to P5. Razza only manages P9 in the end, got caught in traffic. But that was a thrilling end to the race. And J7BP stays penalty 3. There is only 6 drivers for a mystery track on Monday, with me possibly being driver number 7. I'll try and get more in tomorrow. Nello should be in it. 100% Nello should be in that race. As Dusty picks up driver of the day. Well deserved. Think personally that has to go to J7BP with staying penalty 3. I'm sure everybody can agree with me there. The Alpine driver deserves that. Why you don't get penalties 101. Yeah, I know Nello declined it. I'll change his mind. And Carlito. Oh, Carlito saying this to... I can't Monday, mate. I've got to work in the evening too. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unlucky, Carlito. But J7BP with a cracking win there. As he said in the chat, why you don't get penalties 101. And that goes to show. That is why you don't get penalties. Because if it's close at the front, you can pick up a win. And what a win it was. Dusty P2. Espin with a great race. It's unfortunate that he couldn't get the P2. He'd been in at P1 and P2 all race. Very unfortunate for him. But well raced from Espin to get a podium out of that. Raspbian as well. Unfortunate with the time penalties. Dropped down to P6 after such a great start to the race. Really was a great start to the race from the boys. Good race overall, I would say, for Canada as well. Only losing a couple of drivers there. We all knew people were going to pick up penalties. I think we all knew that there was going to be a healthy amount. But at the end, hats off to the drivers. Absolutely brilliant race there at Canada. I know, but there's only 6 days of work left. Yeah, Carlito's got to get those days in. Got to get those days in. I've only got Christmas Eve and Boxing Day off me. And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's what you get for being in the gas business. So, I'm going to get in touch with IFR. I might stay live. But I am going to get in touch with IFR. Because they are doing a charity event. And I'm going to see if they have any spaces for any races. I am heavily thinking of joining another league because I miss racing at the Min with hours on hold for season 2. It is... I mean, if you've got a Tuesday night free, I'd say IFR, wheel to wheel. I don't know what time the Division 2 goes on a Wednesday. Everyone is going to be on hold, mags. But let's see if IFR need any races for the charity event. I think they've got another race coming up soon. Let's get in the general. Yeah, I've just started oboe there. Nello said he would put my name for that if I can continue to get better for IFR. Don't see why not, mate. I've just started oboe. Maybe oboe's not about. Just going to see what this UF1 channel is about. Schedule. Oh my god. So we will have to see what happens. Yeah, man. I'm just asking now. I need to see if they need any racers for a race. I'm just trying to find out. Won't mind joining one, to be honest. Got some free time. She's in bed. Why not? Why the fuck not? Let's check in with. He decides when lobby's open, but there is a 29-minute interlude, so I can't see any reason why I wouldn't start on time. Trappy, that's a name I haven't seen for a long time. Trappy, another good racer that I've commentated on. But we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see, people. I don't know what to do now. Don't know what to play. I don't want to do F1. I'd rather not do F1 tonight. I have been re-invited to a league I first started in, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to return. Why is that, mate? You have to be in a team, lad. A team? Apparently you've got to be in a team. I felt so drivers and stewards was toxic, but apparently it's changed now. Yeah, but they said that just to get you in sometimes, mate. Like, I'd have a look, but probably ask a few people if you know that are there that you used to drive with, ask if it has actually changed. I don't think I'm going to get a race here. I really don't think that's going to happen. Apparently you have to be a part of a team. AMS, IFR. Oh, I could probably ask Obo. but I think they're actually racing at this moment in time. I have added him, so he should see it once he's finished. There wasn't a commentator there. You know what? A few leagues do without them. I've had GRL interested in me going back. I did do some comms there, but got to cut. Wait, let me DM you quickly. Yeah, DM me, mate. DGR? No, I've never heard of them. That one, mate. Never heard of that one at all. Nello should have tried getting a team together for this charity event. Mind you, there's only so many teams you can have, I think. In one race. Easy now, Aaron. How's it going? Aaron C. Where do I know that name from? How's it feeling without Earl this weekend? It's been a bit of a weird one not doing Earl Friday night, to be honest. I wanted to go live. I wanted to do a stream. That's all I'll do. Oh, yes, Tiggy. How's it going, mate? How does it feel? Yeah, it feels weird. I won't lie, mate. Felt a bit odd not going live on Friday with the division. No race or anything. So, yeah, it felt odd. Nello actually brought owner of DGR on, but then he left. All right. Yeah. That's what that was for. It's weird, isn't it, when you're so used to it, Tig, lad. So used to having a race on a Friday, or like with me, with comms, and then it's dead. There's like nothing. I thought, to be honest, Liquid might have put like a social race on a summit for a Friday night, just to keep the drivers like going or something, you know, give them something to do. But Tig, mate, you hook it up next season, mate. I mean, I know there's a few. I think there's a few Division 1 guys coming down, isn't there? From Division 1, obviously, into Division 2. But you've got a really good chance of winning it next season, mate. Your pace was unreal. Felt like last few Wednesdays with no main race in LSR. I mean, it's always... I mean, being a league owner myself at one point, it's always weird not having races. That's why we tried to put on as many social races as we could to keep the drivers interested. When I was a league owner, we did so much during the week as well as the weekend. The league races were at the weekend, but we tried to at least have 2 during the midweek, just to keep the boys happy, keep them racing. As I've said, I do miss Division 2, sorry, in NCK. Really good division. Lot of love from Division 2, massively. This is my reaction, Ash. But yeah. But yeah, Tig, and Ash, it is weird not doing comms. It's like you try and like, I've not been looking for another league to like jump in on, you know, to try and fill that gap. And plus, I think most of them that go on a Friday night anyway do have the commentary, commentary slots filled. Yeah, definitely. A lot better, mate. A lot better. But it's a massive weird one. But yeah, I thought, like I said, I thought Liquid may have thrown something on, or one of the lads tried putting a social race together to keep the boys like kind of locked in, kind of keep their interest peaked in EARL. But I know Liquid's got a lot in the pipeline for next season in regards to, I think, bigger awards, which is something that I always strive for as a league owner, was to try and give the drivers as much as possibly could, because they was there turning up week in, week out for the races, and I'm proud to say, with Reg in season 1 and then more so me in season 2, that I think overall we gave out just over £1,500 in winnings in 2 seasons, which is a really, really good crack at really rewarding your top finishers in the divisions to thingy. Like I said, for season 3, my plans, people have probably already heard this before, my plans for season 3, when I had the league, I did have £1,500 in sponsors put to one side, which would have meant that Division 1, the top 5 drivers would have got a split of £800, and then the Division 2 would have got a split of £700, which I think is a decent split. Ash, I pushed me. People. Bit of backstory to it. Now, when you're a league owner, it taught me a lot. It taught me that you have to be careful with the people that are around you, because some people can be quick to stab you in the back massively. I thought I had a very healthy team around me, a team that me personally, I respected a hell of a lot, for the work that they did and the effort that they put into the league, but it soon flipped on its head, massively flipped on its head, and certain people show the true colours in the end. That's all I'll say. People do show who they really are towards the end of it. If I'm in Division 2 for LRS next season, I'm hoping to be top 5 in there. Yeah, definitely, mate. Oh, Ash, I had so many knives in my back, mate. It was unreal. So many knives in my back. It was a joke. But you just have to learn to kind of not trust so easily being a league owner. But that's why I'm so happy not to be a league owner anymore, because at the end of the day, I've got nobody to rely on. Carlito and Nello both know that I'm there to help them regardless of anything. Yeah, they do put in a lot of hard work, and trust me, I was sometimes working day and night. We had a mental health channel. I was helping lads who were suffering, which this is what I don't understand. I was there for some people when they needed someone the most, and I put money in some of the people's pockets that were quick to just be like, well, fuck you, and showing them a lot of support, and then it was quick to just be bang, turn on a 10 pence piece and just be like bang, fuck you sort of thing. But you live and learn, success will come with this channel. I know it will. Like 170 viewers, 170 followers in what 5 months through doing the channel, maybe a bit more. It can only go one way, and that's up. Like the creator series would have massively helped, but forces that be one main person being Peter Griffin, which he gets so offended by calling that. He goes crying like a little bitch in a corner to everybody. It became a massive circus. You're right, darling. The stuff that was happening, the lengths that people went to, just to try and tarnish me, going into my fucking Facebook, going on about my Facebook posts, all them sort of things. It was just a joke. Even is to go as far as try and add my partner with a fake account. That's how low people went. It was absolutely ridiculous, and it shows how savage people think they are. But oh, nice one, Ash, man. You're a top lad. Yeah, I had to come through a lot. I did. You know what? And I'm gonna say this, and whether it gets back to LSR, whether it gets back to Spencer, I hope Spencer respects this. What I'm about to say. I bit my tongue massively with the attack that I had. I stayed so professional through comms, talking about giving people praise that was talking utter shit about me. I had to be so professional, bite my tongue, because Spencer asked me to, you know, and they are internet warriors, mate, because if it came face to face, they'd bottle it. They would absolutely bottle it. They wouldn't stay. They wouldn't say nothing. But you just live and learn through situations like that. You've got to be thinking. But yeah, I bit my tongue massively to continue doing comms for LSR, and because people had a problem with me, and they know who they are, they got what they achieved. They had me removed from everything because apparently I had issues with drivers and I was bad for business. Now, if you look at how many, like, I've got people into different leagues, they've moved over just through watching my channel. If I'm bad for business, how come the drivers are so little? I mean, at the end of the day, like, the haters can keep hating. They always will. One person, Peter Griffin, will continuously hate. He's a little arse-licking shit who thinks just because I don't drive yet that I won't get to him. He knows where I live. I've told him, pull up. You've got a big problem with me, pull up, mate. And we'll sort it. But there will become a day, and I'm a big believer in karma, and that karma will come back and bite him massively. Massively. And I hope he hears it, because Peter Griffin, your time will come, mate. Your time will come. But let's play some games. I'm going to play a bit of Fortnite. Fuck it. Show you how shit I am at Fortnite. This always comes back to bite the people who serve. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Exactamundo. But you know what they add to it? Here's one of them who thinks it's... He does. and he kisses a lot of ass. The big thing for me is that people know he's out for himself. His best mates, and I mean his best mates, didn't want him in the league that we was in. Told us to get rid of him. Went round telling me the time that he cheated on Call of Duty. Bought cheats for Call of Duty. And he's playing Call of Duty in a league now. Yeah. Where I know damn well, once you bought cheats, that's it. You should never ever be trusted on gaming again. Never be trusted. Evolution Racing on. Yeah, I need to lower that down. Don't I? I need to get rid of the Evo. Let's get rid of that before we get going. There we go. My pad's playing games, as it usually likes to. When we move over to another game, starts messing about. What's this ballistics all about? Oh, it's first person, isn't it? That's what that is. But yeah, Peter Griffin knows where it's at. See what you got on here then. I won't say I'm shit, but I'm not the greatest. But I'll you know what I mean. I'll try and give it a go. It's first person 5v5. Yeah. I watched Tim the Tapman and that playing it the other day. Not bad. It didn't look too bad. But no, yeah. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can get a few teals together. It might take me a while to get into the lobby because I know what the preparing shaders is like. It's fucking atrocious. I'll probably get into the lobby like last. As you can see, the preparing shaders in the bottom left hand corner behind me. First map will probably be chalked. I probably won't have. They'll probably be lagging everywhere. I don't mind playing this. I play Call of Duty, but I'm dog shit at Call of Duty. I don't know if anybody else has said Black Myth Wukong. I loved that game. So many bosses on that game. Yeah, that was a fucking hard game, that. Black Myth Wukong. Great game, but very, very difficult. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Moving on its own again. Tonight. Nice, mate. Nice. It's just a shame COD went so bad, to be honest. With the amount of cheaters and stuff like that that actually plagued the game. See, this one will be chalked, I'm telling you. Oh, don't lag. Somebody here. Well, we've had a good start. Yeah, they don't. It's not even like they tried. They still not tried to like proper dial it all out, which is a shame. In fairness, because I'm not gonna say COD's a bad game because it's not. But it'd be so much better without the cheaters. Delta Force is a good looking game, but they need to bring it to controller. I don't like them green things. Oh shit. Oh nice. Right, let's try and go and get some kills. My highest ever kill game on this was 29. I think that was mine as well, to be honest, Ash. God, it's already down to 53. Yep, I am not fighting him. So the kids who come out with the wound become demons, exactly. Mate, some of the kids on these games are fucking... Why can't they have fucking sniper rifles? he's got a fucking sword. Zero ammo. We need ammo. And heals. See if we can get some ammo. Yeah, he's got special fucking abilities. Fuck that shit. That's it, drive off, bitch. Saying drive off, bitch, probably about fucking 10 years old. Fucking absolutely murdering me on fucking Fortnite. How the fuck is he seeing me there? Need to find some heals. Fucking gutted I couldn't finish him then. Son of a bitch. Should have stuck with that. Maybe that'll go. Taz only just adopted me, so he won't be able to spend money on me back then. I gave up trying to make money when I was young to waste it on a game. Yeah, exactly, mate. For fuck's sake. There we go. I'm just looking like I can't play the fucking game now. I'll go into the open field. Tadpoles! I think I've just seen that guy. I'm a survivor. I didn't want to fight you, I'm sorry. Get away from me. No! Just stay for the ammo. Oh, fuck! Shit! Shit! No, fuck! I thought you had to at least activate him. Nope. I did not see my car taking any sort of fucking damage then. There he is. Oh! Taz was shitting himself. Fuck that. I weren't messing with them big boys up at the top. Yeah, no, it's mad when you look back with all the stuff we did as kids, and your child does the same thing. It is. Me and my mate actually tried doing duos. Tried taking on that top guy, them fucking bosses up at the top. You need fucking shitloads of ammo to take on them two. Talking and having a laugh, gonna chill for the night. Yeah, no worries. See you later, mate. Enjoy your evening with Mrs. Ash. Mrs. Ash, have a nice evening with my son. Don't do too much with him. That was madness. That was madness. Is Aud Randizel online? No. Probably not feeling the greatest after his... Hey, Vina. So, talking to Randy... I spoke to Randy after his first... I think it's like his second lot of chemo he's had now. The guy is piling on weight. Piling on weight with his under his chemotherapy. Absolutely piling it on. It is. He went in pencil thin, and he now looks like a chubby wumfer. He turned around to me and went, Taz, I've got an arse. But I'm going to call it there with the stream anyway. I think I've done enough today. He's messaging me. Unlucky me, safety car first scored cost me. Dusty gave me a slipstream as well that got me that. Yeah. Big man Razza. Nello's fucking messaged me. I'm sure I'm getting my says Carly, so. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. I did like your boy's PC. It looks really, really nice, Peter. Looks absolutely beautiful. Kind of like mine, but the front's different. But it looks mega. Hope he really, really appreciates it. But yeah. That's going to be all from me, people. Thank you, everybody that joined along. Everybody that joined in the stream. Hopefully I've got a few more subscribers on YouTube. I'll have to have a look. But that's going to be it from me this evening. I will be racing tomorrow night. Don't know whether I'll go live. Don't really like going live when I'm racing. Don't want to give the people some shit to watch.